Let's go Pitt. Let's go Pitt. Let's go Pitt. What up, what up, what up, what it do, everybody? I am TALK-IS-PITT, and you are tuning into the #1 sports channel on YouTube that will eat, breathe, and shit everything Pitt. Ladies and germs, today I am bringing to you the 2021 Peach Bowl preview and prediction between my beloved Pittsburgh Panthers and the Michigan State Spartans. Now, Pitt comes into this game with an 11-2 record and a 7-1 conference record. Pitt won their first ACC title since joining the conference back in 2013, and to be honest, I believe it's our first outright conference title that we have ever won, because I do believe the two that we have won before were shared with Cincinnati. So Pitt has won its first ACC title, beating Wake Forest 45-21. That was a very interesting game, and I was screaming the whole entire time. They also got their signature win over Clemson, 27-17. That avenges the prior ACC championship title game loss that Pitt appeared in, where Clemson absolutely murdered Pitt. Kenny Pickett threw for 8 yards in that game. And speaking of Kenny Pickett, the Pittsburgh Panthers will be without Kenny Pickett and Damari Mathis because they have both opted out to prepare for the NFL draft. And I gotta say, I'm gonna be disappointed in that. I really am disappointed. I really thought Kenny Pickett would play, but honestly, I kind of understand why. He is injured. He's actually been injured since the Western Michigan game, so he's been playing hurt all season. And he said he had a new injury to pile up on things, so he's rehabbing that right now. Now, he did say he is going to be up in the press box helping Nick Patty out. But I've also read reports where he's going to be on the sideline, so I'm not sure. If he's going to be at that game, period, you should be playing. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like people who opt out, but that's your prerogative. That's your future. You can do whatever you want with it. Pitt comes into this game averaging 43 points per game with 502.9 yards of total offense per game, while also allowing 348.6 yards per game and 23.8 points per game. Now, people have been able to pass against the Pitt Panthers secondary all season. That's where our weakness has been. Now, we also need to learn how to tackle better. And I've seen a lot of plays where defenders are just either shoulder bumping them or just not grabbing them in the right way. And they just can't tackle, period. So maybe Michigan State can exploit that through the air. The key player for Pitt is going to be Jordan Addison, who is 93 for 1,479 yards, 17 touchdowns, and averages 15.9 yards per catch. Jordan Addison is very difficult to cover with the speed that he has. And even though Nick Patty is taking over and he is not Kenny Pickett, Nick Patty still has weapons to throw to. Lucas Krull, Jordan Addison, Jared Wayne, Jaden Bradley, Jalen Barden might be returning, Melqui Stovall might be returning. So he has targets to throw to, even Gavin Bartholomew. So don't forget the big tight end, who, that's a big boy. 6'5", 260 pounds, and he's a freshman. That's a big fucking freshman, Gavin Bartholomew. And he can actually catch and block, so that's even better. So hopefully Nick Patty can develop a connection and a rapport with his receivers, his offense, and hopefully the Pitt Panther defense can take care of Michigan State. Now, Michigan State, on the other hand, comes into this game with a 10-2 record and a 7-2 conference record. Now, the 10-2 record is the overall record. The 7-2 is the conference record. Now, I also forgot to mention that Pitt is ranked number 13. Sorry about that. Pitt is ranked number 13. Michigan State finished third in the Big Ten East, ranked number 10. I don't really get that, but whatever. They got their signature win against Michigan, which was actually a pretty good win if you ask me. Michigan is a very good team who is in the college football playoffs. I actually have them winning the college football national championship. Michigan State, however, will be without Kenneth Walker, their leading rusher, who had, 1,636 yards, 18 touchdowns, and averaged 6.8 yards per carry. He really wasn't that effective in the passing game. He's not one of those running backs that could catch a pass that often, or he might have just not been, called upon to do so. He is opting out to prepare for the NFL draft, and also Michigan State may be without several key players as well. I forgot to write their names down because there's so many, to be honest. So maybe, like I said, Nick Patty can exploit Michigan State being down a few players. Michigan State averages 31.9 points per game with 439.9 yards per game, but also allows 459.9 yards per game and 25.67 points per game. Pitt can score. Pitt can easily score. They're the number one scoring offense in the ACC, and I believe the third scoring offense in the nation. The key player for Michigan State in this game is going to be Peyton Thorne. He's going to have to be on his A game if he wants to win a New Year's Six bowl game. He has 2,000 yards. He has 2,886 yards, 24 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Now, I'm not going to talk about Nick Patty's stats because they are so small, it really doesn't even matter. He has maybe 300 yards passing. I do think he has a couple rushing touchdowns as well. So there's really nothing to compare between Nick Patty and Peyton Thorne. So Peyton Thorne is definitely going to have to be on his A game, and the Michigan State defense is going to have to step up. I think it's time for Pitt to try to run the ball. I think Nick Patty needs to try to be patient and not force passes into lanes he knows he really should not fit them in. He's not Kenny Pickett. He's not as accurate as Kenny Pickett. So Nick Patty's just going to have to stick to the game plan in order to pull out a win for the Pittsburgh Panthers. So my prediction on the outcome for this game, considering the fact that Michigan State is without Kenneth Walker, who is pretty much their whole entire offense. Not saying he is their whole entire offense, but they really don't have much offensive production behind Kenneth Walker at the running back position, and their receiving core really isn't that great either. So even without Kenny Pickett and Michigan State being without Kenneth Walker and God knows who else because of injuries, I pick Pitt to win this game 31-20 over Michigan State. Thank you all for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Remember to share this video to other platforms if you like. So let's go Pitt. Let's go Pitt. West Virginia ain't shit. Michigan State, we're coming for you.